do remind me of a man I fell in love with. He was beautiful and I adored him. Oh, starfish hands and legs of a long-distance runner. I secretly worried that anyone that perfect might lack imagination. I was wrong. He had plenty of imagination. The man turned out to be a thief. Oh, he didn't steal from the quotidian world. Wouldn't deal with anything that prosaic. No. This Lothario was after much finer stuff. He was the architect of elaborate schemes, a purveyor of dreams. Where Orchard Street meets Stanton on the Lower East Side, Jesse was hovering on the outer reaches of space, plying his trade with a battered old tenor hung from his lips. We listened in awe as freshly minted Coltrane came tumbling out of a skinny white junkie jazz boy. He was blowing notes so fast they didn't have a chance to hover in the thick August air. The music evaporated, mingling forever with the tired cries of leather traders hawking their wares in the hope of one last sale before pulling their shutters for the night. The man was truthful from the start. I asked him what he did and he told me. The word that momentarily caught my breath was smuggler. I asked him what he smuggled. Without taking his eyes off mine and gently rolling the ice around his glass, he informed me that there are only 3 things in this world worth smuggling: drugs, weapons, and people. I should have walked. I should have run. I should have walked, but he asked me to dance. And the band played and we swayed to Jesse's blues. Oh, that beautiful lost boy, painting the sky with his pain. Bent notes chasing seagulls, winging their way home to roost on the Brooklyn Bridge. He traced a line. He traced a line down the curve of my neck, and as we kissed, he said, "What kind of love makes a man build the Taj Mahal?" I was a journeyman myself, far from my lucky country, and although he edged Chinatown, he assured me he wasn't a snakehead like Sister Ping. Sister Ping. That golden venture, that mutinied rust bucket ran aground within sight of the Statue of Liberty. It's true. Mutinied rust bucket, beached on a sandbar under a full moon, 300 yards shy of freedom. Some died trying to swim the freezing waters. The rest languished for more than 4 years in an upstate jail, crafting precious pieces of origami on any scrap of paper they could get their yellow hands on. He made my skin sing. He made my skin sing. But he was a coyote. He was a coyote barking on the borders of Mexico, and he'd snarl and he'd say, "What I do is not to be compared with human trafficking. I provide a service." Yeah, leading the blind, stumbling through the wilds of the Arizona desert in the search for a better life. Like I said, he was a thief.